What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today we have episode 39 of this series, Trading Supply and Demand for a Living, where I'm going to be breaking down a Nasdaq trade that I took on Friday. Before we get started, make sure that you guys join the signals. The link will be in the description, the first link right there. I'm going to be live trading with every single one of you guys in there every single day from Monday to Friday. So if you guys want to make money and also learn a lot at the same time, make sure to check that out. And also don't forget to join or follow me on Instagram. The link will also be in the description. So with that being said, let's get started with the video that we have today. This was a trade that I took on Nasdaq. Before we get started with the breakdown, I'm gonna show you a picture from the signals group, all right? Because this trade now that I'm about to break it down, I'm zooming in and it is not a high probability. It doesn't have a gap. But if you guys see the Discord, this is the Discord right here. It did have a gap right there. So this is when I call the trade, Nasdaq demand. This is when it won, and I'm gonna show you the pictures zoomed in so you guys can see that right there we literally did have a gap right there. This week had a gap right there with the red wick, which was a high probability demand, and it actually ended up winning. So you guys can see how the brokers manipulate the candles every time. So right here, it did tap on this week, and on the signal live trading, it was a gap over here. This week right here wasn't tapping the zone. So with that being said, let me make that clear because people is going to say, "Oh, you're taking low probabilities." No, I'm not taking low probabilities. I never take low probabilities. It's just that sometimes they manipulate the candles afterwards. So with that being said, let's get started with the breakdown. Which I like this trade because why? Because we have break of structures over here, closing candles above, and we also had the 13 EMA right there. And when we came back to the zone, it didn't close any candle right there. Next candle literally started pushing up. I was just waiting for the break of the candle right here. Stop loss goes over there, and then target is 1 to 1. I literally closed at a 1 to 1 on Friday. It was the last trade of the week. I wasn't looking for any home runs or anything, just because we had a 2-0 week, and then this was the third trade of the week, so we went 3-0 this week. It was a beautiful week for me. Took this demand, no closures inside the candle, the no closures inside the demand zone, and then break of the candle, literally quick TP. I should have held this trade a little bit longer because of this closure right here of this candle. This green candle is showing a lot of momentum, so I should have held this trade at least until the highs. But I was traveling, I was on a cruise and everything, so I was just getting out of the position quick. And I'm gonna show you guys what happened for the rest of the day. Let me, just so you guys can know, let me zoom out and do something like this, so you guys can see what happened for the rest of the day on Nasdaq. This trade was literally ridiculous. All right, this trade was crazy. The signal that I called right there on the signals group on Friday, Nasdaq went crazy, like a 1 to 29 risk to reward. It was literally crazy. Um, I saw this like in the afternoon, and I'm like, holy shit! It was crazy. It was crazy. Of course, I didn't hold for all of these. I just closed at a 1 to 1, but this shows you that if you leave runners, you can actually, maximize your profits. Like, let's say you have an exit strategy of like, okay, I'm gonna close some partials at a 1 to 1, and then whenever we get a candle closure below the 13 MA, I'm gonna close the runner. You should have closed your runner all the way over here, right? You should have gotten your entry was like right here, stop loss goes below right there, and then your runner, let's say you close it right there on that candle closure below the 13 MA, you should have had a 1 to 20 risk to reward. So it is very good to leave runners. Of course, you're not going to see this every time, but this shows you that you can maximize your profits, especially if you have been on a losing streak or if you lost the past two trades or whatever. You have to leave runners so that you can maximize your trades and you can make back some money. Or if you see like some momentum to the upside, you just leave some runners so that future losses can be covered with this huge win, for example. So that's an idea for you guys. But yeah, this trade literally went crazy on Friday. But yep, that was the whole thinking that I had on this trade before I called it to the signals group and everything, and during the trade. So I hope you guys like the video. As always, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and make sure to join the signals to trade with me every single day. Starting tomorrow, we're going to be live streaming every single day on the signals group. So with that being said, make sure to leave a like once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.